Martin from Secrets, the channel for learning about trading and investing. Welcome to Markets Tomorrow, the daily stock market analysis show where we look at what happened in the market and then try to learn something from it and then plan for a better trade for the next day. So we had the 18K capture today in the Nifty. So looks like we're heading for a breakout, but the banks are lagging a little bit below. Let's get into the charts and see what we're talking about. So this is weekly, right? The trend line channel seems to, the price seems to have broken out of that, and the Nifty and Banknifty is still inside that. Let's get on the daily charts, but the week is still has many days left, so it makes more sense to have a daily chart to be analyzed. So what we have is on the Nifty, we are seeing a wide range bullish. This is a pro gap, professional gap, pro gap kicker pattern, you can say. It's a wide range bullish, so it's no doubt about the bullishness of this kind of a move on the Nifty. Nifty, it's an inside bar still, and it's more indecisive in nature with the small body. Looks more like a doji, right? Almost like a doji. It's very small body, means indecision. Banknifty is lagging a bit. So that's what the price action is saying. Bollinger Bands are saying that there is expansion, right? Prices have an upside bias with the much above the moving average medians. Banknifty also expansions on the upside, so it indicates price up move on both the Bollinger Bands. Right? Price action we have already seen. So weekly this is still there. Banknifty is not closed that. Nifty seems to break out of that. Today was a very bullish move on Nifty. Banknifty is kind of in this is what the daily chart says, right? Intraday price action was very volatile in Banknifty. Intraday Nifty was kind of a gap up and then further trending up, but Banknifty was a gap up but could not sustain that. It then went down and then recovered, but could not move above the day's high. Alright, so that's how Nifty intraday price action was, right? So that's a summary. Price action 18,115 seems to be resistance previous high, and then 18,351 now new resistance in the upside previous high. Downside 17,840 seems to be gap support downside, 839 to be precise. 17,640 is also a support down after that. Banknifty 41,678 is resistance upside previous high, and then 41,840 is resistance above that. 46.86 would be a support downside previous low, and 45.08 would be the swing support after that. Bollinger Bands indicating bullishness. We have seen that momentum is also clearly bullish. There was a momentum. There's still a momentum divergence that is there. Negative side on the Banknifty, because of which the positive reverse divergence in the Banknifty is negated. Still, it seems to have worked in the first, in the positive reverse divergence side. So clearly bullish on the momentum side. Trend also is bullish, but Banknifty is having a big strength, but rising strength is what is seen in the Banknifty, in the Nifty. So trend and momentum in favor of bulls. And IndiaVix also is in favor. It's cooled off a little more further below 1615.8. That is good. Futures wise, long build up both sides, bullish. Options wise, it's very easy to say when everything is in directional, right? There's less doubts about what the charts are speaking. Options wise, that is when uncertainty happens. That is also there. Now options wise, 17,800 and 18,500 is where the highest put and call writing for the November 3rd expiry. You see it on the Nifty, Banknifty 41,000 and 41,500. Volatility is reduced, so the range is also reduced. So 41,000 and 41,500 is where the highest put and call writing. Support and resistance are seen on the Banknifty options high. Futures high, we already seen it's bullish. PCI is also bullish, 1 and 1.24 in Banknifty and Nifty respectively. So very close to the 1.92 actually on the Banknifty. So Banknifty lags a little bit, but bullishness clearly evident on the put call ratio on the Nifty for sure. So option interest also in favor of the bulls. Today's performance, if you see, it's sectors 0.5 to 1.5% move has happened on all sectors except the metal, which is kind of flat. All the sectors are not in the sideways, at least not in the bearish ones anymore. And auto and the farmer breaking out from auto is super bullish. This is the most bullish you can see. Auto farmer both are in the bulls of the short-term daily charts. Anyways, all the sectors performed well, 1 to 3% of upwards happened, except IGSB, which has fallen to the sideways, and it was a flash close that has happened. All the sectors are in the bulls except IGSB and Kodak Bank. That is also another thing. So Nifty is having a very good momentum divergence, just walked on and it has met the targets also on the daily charts. So heavyweights are all doing good, sectors are all doing good. Fyers, that is the good news. Fyers are done big buying, 4,170 crores of buying in the cash, and DIS has pulled some profit by selling 1,107 crores in the cash. So that's what Fyers institutional support is also positive to in favor of the bulls. Crude has fallen, is also very good, less than 85 now. It's not trending up to the channel top at least. That was good, but dollar is the trouble. The dollar has been bouncing up after a small pullback previous week. Now it is again started climbing in the bull zones on the momentum on the short term, and then 111.4 is further now is, and rupee also has used the NR currency pair also has moved up 82.79, very much close to the all-time low rupee levels, which is the real concern on the dollar, not really able to cool off. So no, rest is all fine. Gold is also falling with hedge instrument. This has fallen off and then fallen off from the major supports and getting into the various zones on the short term. HTC is red, which is also falling, and then 100 plus down is seen after a very good bounce up move that has happened. Now it's at a very crucial resistance. You have to see that. Let's quickly go and see what. See, this is a major resistance zone. So good parallel channel up move has happened. Now it has hit the resistance. Now uncertainty comes back. Probably the momentum will dip down. Price may consolidate here for some more time before it breaks out, if it already happened, or it could go down to the channel top, channel bottom once again. Anything would happen. So to keep a close watch, if there is big moves happening, if it is happening slowly, it doesn't matter. Big moves are happening up or down, it would definitely, most probably, impact now markets all the way are so-called resilient. We have been rallying only when the US markets and the Fyers have started buying. So keep a close watch on the global markets as well. Don't ignore them. And after that, now we have some major events that's happening. There is a Fed interest rate news coming up tomorrow. RBI policy meet is there tomorrow. All this will bring in volatility, and it all depends on if this week is able to close above 18,000 or not is the question, right? So volatility can come in, which can spike up. So big cautious on that because of the two major events that's happening with respect to the inflation and interest rate and all that, right? So stock picks to Torrent Pharma and long, and Airtel also long. Torrent Pharma sector is doing good. It has been breaking out. Let's look at quickly what does the chart say. It looks like it's a cup and handle pan breakout attempt. So and so if the price goes above the today's candle's high, then maybe a good entry with the stop below that the candle is low, right? And Airtel has been breaking out of a rectangular pattern since long, and breakout seems to be confirmed, and it can give reasonable good swing trade opportunities from here. Both of these, Airtel and the Torrent, are having bullish momentum and bullish trend as far as the indicators are concerned on the short term as well as medium term. That's why we picked this, right? So this is topics. Now to conclude, based on all the studies that we have done, let's conclude what is the view for the next year. The view is moderate bullishness, definitely, no doubt about that, because we had a very good pro-gap bullish gap up kick up pattern with Nifty with a wide range bullish candle conquering and closing about 18k, and all the momentum, trend, price action, VIX, institutional buying, PCR, open interest, all these are in favor of the bullish. So that's it. So US market is attempting to reverse and it has hit the top. Now there is time for caution. So you need to keep a close watch, and it will be able to move up, or it would again make another swing low. You never know. So it's in a parallel channel, and it's very crucial for the US markets. We have broken out almost, at least in the Nifty, but Dow Jones and Nasdaq and other US major S&P 500 kind of indices has to break out of the resistance zone from where it had slipped down and fallen, and now it is attempting to recover back. So that has to happen for the board uncertainty to go away, at least to some extent. But the thing is, the rupee is again 82 plus, and absolutely no matter what you do, the rocket is skyrocketing, and that's a concern. So VIX, there are events that is that coming 2 days. So global events are related to the Fed and the RBI policy meeting and all that. So uncertainty, VIX is right now very less, and less than 16, but still can spike up to 20 no matter how long to do, even this kind of events come out with the unexpected outcome, how the market reacts to that. So be careful and cautious on that. 16,650 should be a good support downside. That is 10,000 on Banknifty. On the upside, the rally has to continue 18,115. Could be a good swing high to watch out on the Nifty. 42 similarly on the 42,000 on the Banknifty as well. So instead of the option trading, if the VIX is spiking again about 20 handle, then you can play safe. It will be sideways movement that's happening. But if this is directional move, don't play the non-directional strategies in the options. Right? It may not work out. This seems to be a low VIX and all in favor of the bulls, and record messes could continue to make another swing high. There is every possibility of that if the Banknifty also is cooperating from the next few days, and if nothing major events are spoiling up this week. So protect the capital with hedge positions and use option strategies like covered calls and all that, and cash liquid puts and all that kind of strategies. Just then the watch list. If you not watch the videos of that, you can watch that. So use all that different strategies to protect the capital, and that's what matters. And cut short your position size when you're unsure on what direction or how to play out. Cut short your position size and manage your risk. That's the best way you can do when things go wrong, right? So manage your risk, and my view for the next day is moderate bullish. I hope this helped you to frame your view also for the next day. And if it has helped you somewhere, consider hitting the like button and share to maximum. We have very few subscriptions. Appreciate your help in this regard. Thanks a lot. Happy trading, happy learning, happy investing. Bye bye.